Rift S versus Quest versus wait versus F you, Facebook. We don't want an Oculus headset anymore.
Are you willing to fight?
Help us save the Oasis.
Hello and welcome back to the VR Cauldron. I'm Witch and I only uploaded the video 4 hours ago. Now, I don't really like uploading another video this soon. However, I've just found something out that really affects the last video that I uploaded. So this last video I uploaded was basically another Rift S versus Quest video, but based on knowledge that we know in August 2020. And there was I thinking, yes, I know more than all those other Rift S versus Quest videos. And then within hours of uploading it, suddenly I find out this big news from Facebook that from 2023, all Oculus accounts are going and you're gonna have to have a Facebook account to have an Oculus headset. So that changes things because originally it was Rift S versus Quest or wait for possibly the Quest 2. But now it's a fourth option, Rift S versus Quest versus wait versus F you, Facebook. We don't want an Oculus headset anymore. So I don't really want this channel to be a news channel that just gives you any old news about VR, but this is big, massive news and it affects the video that I just did, and it kind of makes me feel a bit stupid, and it means my video hasn't aged well within hours. Everything I said in that video still counts and is still valid, and if you want to read into whether you should have a Rift S or a Quest, feel free to check it out from the links below or the link at the end of this video. So let's have a look at the information that was shared today on the Oculus blog, what it means to us. So, a single way to log into Oculus and unlock social features. The link to this will be below, but let's go through it. Today, we're announcing some important updates to how people log into Oculus devices while still keeping their VR profile, starting in October 2020. So here's the main points. Everyone using an Oculus device for the first time will need to log in with a Facebook account. So from October, if you buy an Oculus device for the first time, you're going to have a Facebook account. Now, this isn't going to affect a lot of people because a lot of people already have a Facebook account, so you won't really care. However, there are a lot of people who can't stand Facebook. They think they're intrusive, they're spying on them, they have too much information, which I'm not going to say is not true. That's totally up to them if they believe that, and it might be true, so who knows. But they really don't want to have a Facebook account, which is a shame because up till now, even though Oculus is owned by Facebook, they could have an Oculus device but have an Oculus account and not a Facebook account. So if you're an existing user, so if you currently have an Oculus device, you'll have the option to log in with Facebook and merge your Oculus accounts and Facebook accounts. If you're an existing user and choose not to merge your accounts, you can continue using your Oculus account for 2 years. After January the 1st, 2023, we will end support for Oculus accounts. So that's the big thing. Now, you don't have to then merge your account with Facebook. It goes on to say, full functionality will require a Facebook account. We will take steps to allow you to keep using content you have purchased, though we expect some games and apps may no longer work. This could be because they include features that require a Facebook account, or because the developer has chosen to no longer support the app or game you purchased. All future unreleased Oculus devices will require a Facebook account, even if you already have an Oculus account. Now, it's no secret that Facebook really want to integrate VR with the social media platform, and they've got that Facebook Horizon thing, which is basically like Rec Room or VR Chat, where you can log in, see all your friends from Facebook and go in different places. And it basically sounds like a version of the Oasis, which to me kind of sounds good, but obviously it's the whole Facebook thing, Facebook big, powerful, nasty corporate monsters. They say they understand that this is a significant change and that's why they're sharing the news early. I do wonder if it's going to hurt their sales of any of their headsets, but do remember that there's not really an option at the price point of the Rift S and the Quest. They're both £399 or dollars, but there's not really that many headsets at that price with the same quality. So why are you making these changes to accounts on Oculus? Oculus is owned by Facebook and is one of Facebook's apps and technologies. Using a Facebook account provides a single way to log into Oculus devices and makes it easier to find, connect, and play with friends in VR. It also enables Facebook-powered social experiences like live streaming gameplay to your Facebook timeline, making calls with parties, joining events, and exploring new experiences like Facebook Horizon. And as Facebook adds new privacy and safety tools, they can be added in VR too. And then there's a list of the social features that Facebook provides in VR. That's chats, user and developer created events, live streaming, sharing to groups, and parties. Can I still have a profile for VR experiences that is different from my Facebook profile? Yes, if you already have a unique username from your Oculus account, you'll be able to continue using that username in VR. If you don't have a VR username, you'll be able to create one when you set up your profile in VR. So, you can keep your Facebook profile totally separate to your Oculus profile, so you can still be called Derek Smith on Facebook, but your VR friends are still going to know you as Tobias Strange, Master of Illusion. And then there's a few more questions about privacy and will my VR activity be posted to Facebook without my permission? They say no. No. What happens to my data when I log on to an Oculus device with my Facebook account? Obviously, they're going to try and reassure you that it's absolutely safe and they're not going to do anything wrong. Will a Facebook account be required to use future Oculus devices? Well, yes, that's what we're talking about. Do the account changes for Oculus coming this October apply to all countries? Yes, they do. So, that's the big news. And then we've got a few comments. This person here gets paid $190 per hour working from... Ooh, okay. You've been watching the VR Cauldron. I've been Witch. See ya. Interesting question here. I've got 3 Oculus profiles. Can I merge them all to my Facebook account? No answer, so that's going to be interesting because, yeah, quite a few people have got more than one Oculus account. Let's go back to the camera. So how does that affect my last video? So you've definitely got the extra choice. You've got Rift S, Quest, wait for Quest 2, or September the 15th at least, that announcement that may or may not come. So that's still there, that's still valid, and obviously I'll go through all the strengths and weaknesses of each device and they still stand. The other option now is obviously to totally abandon Oculus and go with something else. This may not affect you, you may already have a Facebook account, so you might not mind at all. I personally already have a Facebook account because I've got like 50 Facebook pages, so I don't really mind. It doesn't really affect me. If you're waiting to buy an Oculus device, what you could do is get an Oculus account now, and then when you get your device, you can use your Oculus account because you'll already have one. A lot of people already had one because they had a Gear VR and things like that, so hopefully you'll be able to sign up with one. I haven't tried, maybe it's worth trying. Because the problem with abandoning Oculus altogether is that there isn't another option at £400 or $400. There's the HP Reverb G2, which is £600 and odd. There's the Vive Cosmos, which is about £600 to £700, but it's also not very good. And then there's the Cosmos Elite, which is even more expensive, but probably not worth getting either. And we've already found out that HTC are abandoning consumer VR, moving into industry. So there's not really a lot you can do. I'm not going to say you shouldn't abandon them if you don't want anything to do with Facebook. That is absolutely, totally up to you, and I'm not going to say you're wrong. But it does give you an extra choice, and I can't tell you what to do. However, I am interested to know what you're going to do, so please let me know in the comments. Are you going to abandon Oculus, or are you going to get an Oculus account, hopefully, so you can use these devices till 2023 and then abandon Oculus, or don't you really care and you're just going to get your Facebook account anyway? Because if they do manage to create some kind of oasis and all your friends are in there, you might get the fear of missing out and want to sign up anyway, just so you can go off and collect money off the floor so you can go and visit Minecraft World. So that's it. It's all very interesting. I'm interested to know how this is going to play out. I'll do another update on this if we get more news, or on September the 15th if they let us know about the Quest 2. But until then, if you found this video informative, please hit the like button. If you don't like the news about Facebook, please don't take it out on me. I'm just letting you know about it. Don't forget, if you want me to help you spend your money with honest reviews and entertain you with stupid videos, then don't forget to subscribe. So I've been Witch, thanks for watching the VR Cauldron, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you next time. See ya!
Am I under your protection spell?